Dear Diary, I'm not happy. It's my 7th house perfection year, and all I've been sent is a man whore and completely undateable men on apps. The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. Seriously, I've been waiting 12 years for my 7th house perfection year. I've been waiting 12 years to have a heightened opportunity to have a romantic relationship. And this is what I get sent. I get sent men that do not want to have a relationship, that have no interest in establishing any type of connection with an actual woman. Dear Diary, what do I need to do differently? What do I need to send out into the world? At this point, I'm frustrated. At this point, I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that this is a time in my life when I should be exploring and traveling and creating memories that are going to carry me into the sunset. And I'm having to play games with men because for whatever reason, they seem completely lost and confused. I've been doing the work. I've been working on my communication, opening up my heart, being as authentic as possible. And you have sent me men who just want to use me, who just want to put me on another list. What do I need to do differently? What message do I need to send out into the world? I have convicted felons trying to connect with me. I have immature men who think sexting at midnight is a relationship. What is happening? Why did I have to wait 12 years for this? Why did I have to wait only to have boys show up? I don't understand here. What is the message? Is the message that I need to work on myself more? Is the message that I really just need to focus on myself? What is the message? Help me to understand what is the message. This is a time in my life when I want to be traveling, I want to be exploring, I want to create memories with someone. What needs to happen? What do I need to do? Show me. Send me signs, send me signals. Stop sending me incomplete men. Stop sending me men who just want to play games. I did that in my 20s. I didn't commit. I experienced multiple types of people. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of playing those games. What is so wrong with someone being honest? What is my message here? What is it that I need to play the games as well? Is that what my message is? Is my message that I need to start lying so I can match that energy? That's not what I want to do. I'm so tired of having a relationship on my vision board. I'm so tired of having to focus on that. Some people encourage me to stop focusing on it and just simply let it happen because it's not happening. And then other people tell you to focus on it, visualize it until it comes in. Am I being punished? Am I learning another lesson? What is the message here? Why? Why at this age am I still having to master relationships? I've been told that I need to open up my heart. But if I had the right person here, I would have my heart open. And then there's always this inevitable question. Are you here alone? Yes, I'm always alone. Always. It's really hurtful when people ask, am I alone? I am tired of having to answer the question. I had so much hope for this year. I had hope that I would meet somebody. We would have similar interests. We would want to do things together. And all you sent me was drinking games and man games and boy games. This person's probably got a phone number listed under 1-800 dial a dick. I really don't think that is the energy I'm putting out into the world. I've been expecting some type of spark, some feeling inside of me that lights me up. I can't help but think back to October of 2011. I just filed for divorce. My life, my world, everything had come crashing down. I felt this sense of relief, but I was also scared. I was naive. I look back at that version of me. I get sad when I think about that version. I was so wounded. I was so lost. I was a little bit delusional. I had always assumed I would find somebody, and I would find the person for me, and we would build a life together. I always assumed that it would happen quickly. I always assumed that there was someone out there who wanted me just as much as I wanted them. I always assumed that someone was looking for my qualities, my feisty attitude, my determined spirit. I always assumed that there was going to be somebody right around the corner. I never assumed that it would be 14 years and I would still be getting man whores and children. It was the fall of 2011. I was driving to get dinner. It wasn't my night to have the kids. I always hated it at first, not having the kids. It was weird. I always felt lost. Like I didn't know what to do. I never thought what it was going to be like. I felt the pressure. I felt the stress of sharing my life with somebody who didn't see me. I never considered what life was going to look like going through a divorce and post-divorce. I never imagined what that would be like. I had hoped that there was going to be happiness. I had hoped that I would settle into a routine. I had hoped I would find someone who loved me, who saw me, who enjoyed spending time with me. And I remember this day so clearly. I was driving down Massachusetts Street, going to get some food. And it was one of those rough days. I'd been crying, trying to get a hold of all of the feelings and emotions that were in me. And as I'm driving, I remember this feeling coming over me. It was the most amazing feeling that I had ever or could have ever imagined. All of me lit up, and I didn't know why. I was confused. I didn't know what was happening. All I can imagine, it was like a bug being drawn to a light, a flame. It was the most amazing feeling. And as I am driving, I notice a truck coming towards me. In the truck is a man. The color of his truck is the same color as my vehicle, and it wasn't a common color. It wasn't a common blue. He had dark hair. He was wearing aviator sunglasses like I wear. And as we drove past each other, going in opposite directions, I see him. And as we drove in opposite directions away from each other, all of that amazing feeling, all of those feelings and that energy flushed out of me in a second. And the feeling was gone. I didn't understand. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know who that was. I didn't know why I felt like that. I want to do over for that day. I want to go back to that day. I want to sit in that feeling. I want to sit in that energy. And I want to turn the car around. I want to go after him. I want to get any bit of information that I can about him. I want a do-over. Why did I ever have that feeling? Why? Why did I ever have that experience? I have been looking for that feeling every day since then. It feels like a cruel joke. It feels like I was given a taste of something that I will never have. People say that we have soulmates and people we have experienced life with before, and that this could just be someone who I knew in another life. That seems so cruel and unfair. I really did have high hopes for this year. I had high hopes. My luck was going to change. And I was going to be sent eligible opportunities. Not sure I want to wait another 12 years for someone to come in, but I guess I don't get to choose that, do I? P.S. I want love, not lessons. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.